So this is a big deal. I'm already at 94%. It's going up fast. So I should get some context pretty soon here about what's going on. Probably the moment I leave this menu, really. Just gonna see how far I can make it. That's it? Ooh, you're both getting into negative territory. Let's sub Electronics King in. You'll be a net positive, ultimately. There we go. Okay, so Pleasure King area is now at 96%. Oh, there it goes. What's the matter? You look upset again. Again, Mr. President? Huh? You have postcards from sex shops again. In fact, you have 2 of them this time. 2? I bet they're from the Pleasure King. Dear valued customer, join us this holiday for a Christmas miracle. Our mistress will deck your halls by punishing you in a Santa costume. And of course, you can be the naughty red-nosed reindeer. Please drop by and check us out for this special event. We look forward to seeing everyone on the naughty list. Is that a challenge from the Pleasure King? What on earth could he mean by Santa costume? Is that a secret message? Yeah. Hang on. This is addressed to you, Yamano-chan. Son. What? Oh. Is that where I went the other day? No, that can't be. What? Yamanoi-san? Well, Oh, so what? Don't judge me. What about the other postcard? The other one is actually from the Pleasure King. The text is the same as last time. I guess he wants me to go to the same place as before. Consider that considering the Pleasure King's area is mostly ours now, he must be quite desperate. I'm betting he'll try to shut us down by force. You'll need to make sure you're ready for anything. You're right. On the flip side, this is also an opportunity for us to crush them. I'll put an end to this. We're counting on you, Kiryu-san. Please be careful, Mr. President. Yeah. Yamano-san, may I have a word with you later? Sure. I need to head to Senryo Avenue to face the Pleasure King. Alright. Time for number 3. This one felt like it went really fast. Now, there you are. You decided to come, Kiryu-chan. I love a man with courage. It's so sexy. Heart. It's never gonna get old for me for some reason. I'm not here for your sweet talk. Hurry up and tell me what you want. Don't be so hasty, honey. I'll tell you what, Kiryu-chan. I'll give you one chance. One chance to pull out of this area right now. If you do, I'll spare your life, and everyone gets a happy ending. And if I don't? Oh, you know what's going to happen. I'll get rid of anyone who gets in my way. If you don't pull out, I will kill you. And take it all back. Fine. But let me say something too. Leave this area now. If you do, I'll let you live. Fabulous. Then let's settle this, shall we? I'm sorry, honey. You're all by your lonesome and I've got my entourage here. But you understand it's because I'm a vulnerable little girl, don't you? I'm sure you don't mind. Why doesn't Kiryu ever bring his posse, by the way? Like even the previous kings. Yeah, right. The muscles you're packing there say you're anything but that's fine. I'll take you all out. Oh, you're so manly. If you weren't my enemy, I'd be all over you, big boy. Well, I'll give you the Pleasure King's ultimate service. All for absolutely free, honey. So get ready to take it all in. Which is not what his voice sounds like at all. Howdy, everyone. Hey, you. Boink. Ooh, there's stuff over here. Hey, give me a second. Yay! There we go. It's good times for everyone. Give me a second, I'm gonna grab something real quick. There we go. Fun times. Ow, you made me drop my fun times. I wanted those. Yes, yes. And there goes your posse. You guys didn't even bring guns. Is this a de-escalation? In the wall. Yep. Oh, silly. There we go. You gonna grab me? What are you doing? What's that animation work like? Watch out. Punch him back. There we go. Oh, I wasn't going for the same one. Whoops. Oop. Here goes the grip. Counter punch. So when they raise their arms, they're actually doing what this stance does, more or less, aren't they? Where it's like, here comes the counter attack if you attack them. Well, that was horrifying. I'm like doused in blood. I feel like that doesn't normally happen, does it? There's so much blood on him. Oh no. I knew the moment I laid my eyes on you. If you weren't my enemy, we could have been lovers. If we weren't enemies, we could have been friends, maybe. Friends? Oh, you're such a tease. Like you promised, you need to leave this area. Sure. I did promise after all. Besides, now that people are starting to pick up on some tricks I was turning on the down low, it's time for me to pull out and sashay away. I'll start again, someplace else, honey. Someplace where no one will get in the way of how I run my runway. Next time, make sure you think about people over profits. I'll keep that in mind. After all, I don't want someone like you swooping in and snatching away my business again. Honey, are you serious about taking back Kamurocho? Yeah, you bet. Okay. Listen. Taking me down won't help you get rid of the 5 billionaires, even though now 3 of them are gone. That's more than half. A new billionaire will rise to take my place. There are plenty of rich boys ready to get nasty for that chance. Will they? Wait, how is someone going to rise to take your place, though, if I have all of your properties? It's not like someone's going to fill the vacuum, because there's no vacuum. I filled it already. So what should I do? You need to find the beef beneath the bulge. Stop saying stuff like that. The one who's really controlling the 5 billionaires. Isn't that one of the 5? Oh, I'll never tell. I'd be killed if I said too much. I hope you understand if I bite my tongue, honey. Well, no need for me to hang around here much longer. I should really get running. Here, a present for you. What's this? My phone number, honey. Heart. Call me anytime, Kiryu-chan. Heart. What? I don't want it. Oh, you're just being bashful, Heart. We're no longer enemies after all, Heart. And since we're no longer enemies, I'd be happy to give you some pointers on managing adult entertainment centers, Heart. That actually might be helpful. Fabulous. Of course, it absolutely won't be for free. You're still a business, aren't you? Oh, and my boy Jaguar-chan here. He still wants to work in Kamurocho. So would you mind hiring him? He's such a good boy, and he's always eager to please. That's fine. We need all the help we can get. Thank you very much! Just on the floor now. Yay! Heart in the pleasure center. Now we have we have double circles in... which ones are they? Definitely business, entertainment, and... yeah, and pleasure. I think the first 2 are the ones I don't have double circles in yet. Wow, he kind of sucks. See you later, Kiryu-chan. Maybe you can clean up this town a little bit and save it from all the greed and vice. I'll be watching over you from afar, honey. Do your best. That costume just does not work with that body type. It's so weird. Look, that's such a strange proportion. So then, who's actually controlling the 5 billionaires? Looks like this rabbit hole only gets deeper. Blocks have been unlocked for Beast Style, and new items have been opened up in the abilities screen. One more down. Uh-oh. There's the Media King and the Gambling King? Yeah. It seems the Pleasure King has been taken down as well. Indeed, that Kiryu character. I didn't think he'd get this far. What should we do? Should I take him out now? No, leave him alone. We don't know if you're going to be able to beat him either. What? Ouch, my feelings. For once, we've got someone who can give us an interesting challenge. Let's sit back and enjoy this while it lasts. That's a terrible approach. It's all a good opportunity to see what the rest of you are capable of. You understand what I mean, don't you? Certainly. We are merely the hands and feet of your command. Kazuma Kiryu. Gambling King's not even talking there. If I remember correctly, Gambling King is the one we have access to right now. Media King is mysteriously locked off, likely until the moment I take out Gambling King. And then you probably go after Media King and then get approached by. Probably have to deal with the secret character then. Looks like payouts ready for these 3 again. So it's time to start buying all the properties over there. All right. Shouldn't take too. It's not too bad. Am I still missing a property somewhere? Yeah, I never got the SEGA property in Electronics King. You actually just don't need to get every property to get 100% coverage, because upgrading stuff gets you 100% before long. That one involves a friendship and playing Outrun. Oh no. There's a few things I haven't gone into yet. There's the video. There's some friendship stuff about playing certain arcade games, and there's other stuff where there's a rather significant question that involves doing like what's essentially like derby racers. It's like RC cars, I think, on a track. I don't know. That one in particular seems lengthy. Like I'm thinking maybe we'll go back to Majima, then when I get back to Kiryu, I might do that quest chain, or it might even be something I specifically just sort of section off for the premium adventure, which is after the main story is over. Since that, I don't know how much that'll play back into the main story. We'll see. I'm really just winging it as we go, and every time I talk about future plans, I almost immediately abandon whatever I said anyway, so I guess talking about it's a little pointless. That said, I have been thinking about, that's a big guy. Don't want to deal with him right now. Don't feel like that. I have been thinking about, just in general, like, dealing with the Yakuza series. I recently constrained my daily output schedule a little bit, and so trying to figure out how to fit the entire Yakuza series is a little rough. Because part of me is like, that's not, I don't have time for that, do I? But part of me is still like, no, I totally still want to play every Yakuza game. So, the outcome of that might be that, I think Yakuza 0, the remake of 1 and 6, I might play to, like, borderline completionism. Like, not, I'm sure I won't beat them, I'm sure I won't get 100% in them, but, you know, like, this, like, 80%-ish thing that I've been doing with this game, for example. I'll probably do that with those 3 games, the new ones. But I want to get caught up on the story. And for the viewer's sake, I want to catch you guys up on the story, too, in the time that between the remake of 1 and when 6 comes out in the States. So, despite the fact that the side quests are a strength of the franchise, I might play Yakuza 2 through 5, just sort of steamrolling the story really quick. Just because there's so many. There's just so many games in this series. And I want to get caught up on the story, because the setup's weird. 1 and 0 are both coming out so close together, almost like to introduce new people to the franchise, right? But then you have 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4 more games between 1 and 6. And I can't play, like, completionist playthroughs of all of those over the span of, like, a year. Or really, like, ever. I don't know how I'd find the time for that many games in the franchise. That's 7 games. 8 if you count Dead Souls. Holy crap. So we'll see. My plan adapts with time. I can't guarantee I'll play any of them, or all of them, or anything, but I think that one of the realistic ways, despite the fact that it might be a little disappointing for some people, the realistic way of handling 2 through 5 might be to just play the main story, and maybe a few recommended side quests. We'll see. That's probably possible, since it seems like, while this game does have like a whole upgrade system that's tied to money, and I assume the franchise has something similar, it seems like it might be possible to play much of the game without over-upgrading, because of the fact that it's there, despite the complexity of the screen, there's not that much to it. I think you can get away with a lot of these upgrades not existing and still beat the game. We'll see. I'll adapt my plan as we go, but I think that might be the most... I'm saying right now that might be the most realistic way of handling it. What am I gonna do? I don't want anything to do with the criminal underworld, but I finally got a promotion to manage this place all on my own. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Are you talking to me? Yes. I'm sorry to spring this on you, but are you for hire? I need someone discreet. Let me show you into my place. Sorry. I'm not interested in some any hanky-panky with you. What? Oh, no. That's not what I meant, I swear. I need protection. You can provide it, no? Protection or not, I am not doing it with you. Wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, I get it. Sorry. But I'm not with the Yakuza. You're not? I'm very sorry. I had the wrong idea. You have this intimidating aura, see? So I just assumed... Anyway, why do you need protection? I'm the manager of this restaurant. We're about to add another line of business on the side, and I thought I'd better arrange protection with the local, boss? Usually businesses negotiate that with one of the local families. There's no one boss for Kamurocho who'd protect you. And with all the land getting bought up in this area, almost all the tenants are gone. No Yakuza family will want to offer you protection. Oh. I'm in bigger trouble than I realized. You seem to know a lot about these things, though. Would you mind giving me some advice? I can't really discuss it in public. Could we step inside the restaurant? Alright. Hopefully this isn't some kind of trap. Fine. Thank you so much. Please, come this way. This is Dragon and Tiger Kamurocho branch, and the owner runs the original restaurant in Sotenbori, Osaka. Sotenbori, huh? The owner there has devoted most of his time and energy in the secondary line of business, and now he's instructing me to follow suit. What's the business? I trust you can keep a secret. He deals in weapons and other gear of that sort. Guns, is that it? That's a dangerous trade. He's a weapons enthusiast. Dealing in weapons and other combat gear from all around the world has been a dream of his. I said enthusiast, but his wife would call him a maniac. He has a network of agents and sends him weapons and parts, and makes his own versions as well. So we're talking about the same guy that Majima is interacting with, right? That's a man who's serious about his hobbies. His wife must be quite a character to put up with all that. And it seems he met an interesting customer recently, and the encounter breathed new life into his secret trade. It's funny that they say that, because as Majima, I have completely ignored that business. It sounded really convoluted and confusing, but also seemed to only really amount to like getting weapons that I didn't really want to use. I find myself not super interested in using weapons a lot of the time. I don't know. He's now single-mindedly pursuing a new goal, which is to provide that unusual customer with the finest equipment he can find or make. And that is why he's now telling me to sell weapons and gear here as well, and get feedback from Kamurocho buyers on usability. That's a pretty tall order. I trained to become a chef at his restaurant in Sotenbori, so I was aware of the side business, but that doesn't mean I'm comfortable selling weapons myself. He taught me everything I know, so I'd do anything for him, but this... I'm afraid of the police, and even more afraid of the Yakuza coming after me. Is it just weapons and gear? Any other illegal stuff? No, nothing else. But we would also repair worn down or broken weapons, too. Also, when the Sotenbori branch gets something new, the owner will make replicas so we can offer it here in Kamurocho too. He must have some real skills. A staff or something, sure, but guns too? It's what he spends almost all his time on, after all. But despite his skills, the sales are meager because he's terribly picky about new customers. You should follow his example here. One blabbermouth and you'll be in big trouble. You're right. In that case, would you be our first customer? You serious? Dead serious. You seem tight-lipped, and having a regular customer like you would come in handy in case we do run into trouble with the Yakuza. I don't much fancy being their go-to guy for Yakuza problems, but I might need that sort of equipment, and it's not like there's a lot of other shops like this. Fine, it's a deal. I'll come by when I need something. My name's Kiryu. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Kiryu-san. The owner will be delighted when I tell him the news. You can now purchase, sell, and repair equipment at Dragon and Tiger Kamurocho. So here we go, we have the new equivalent. I wonder how, do I have anything I can actually repair? Okay, so you can just straight up refill stuff like the Sunburst and the modified model gun. The model gun is a retail version modified for increased firepower. Is it a real weapon? I mean, this thing has all the real real damage on it. It's a 230 damage weapon. I'll do it because it's a low price by my standards at the very least. Now that my money's completely overinflated in the most crazy ways. The main thing is just the hassle of coming back here over and over again to repair it. I guess I could buy some more Sunburst. Because now I've got a bunch of them, I guess. Yeah. Can I sort them? I actually don't see a sorting option in this menu, unfortunately. Maybe I have to do that somewhere else or something. Yeah, these things are 230 attack. They'd be nice to have. It's definitely a little rough how that they just collapse so quickly, so I guess you'd have to keep coming back over and over again. Alright, well, we have limited slots, so I should sell stuff. Or just flat out won't have space for these things. Master Ball. This weapon can apply enough force to knock out your average foe. Weird. Not sure what to think of some of these things. I feel like I don't need the umbrella. Dear Lord, they keep going. Oh, can I sell stuff straight out of my my item box? That's neat. Stone of Enduring. I've got so many items here. I'm slightly afraid to sell something in case I ever want it again. But at the same time, I totally doubt I want most of these things ever again. I'll probably just dump them. I mean, the money's useless to me, so I might as well just dump them in my item box, I suppose. That's how I'll free my space. Was that it? And I thought we were walking into like a quest situation, but I think we're just done here. This guy's over here muttering to himself about some kind of collar or something. Oh no, it's that woman again. Who's the unfortunate victim I should connect her to? A telephone club clerk looks like he has a problem on his hands. Ah, sir, can I help you? Yeah. No. I just noticed you seemed like you had a problem. What's with the stare? Sir. What? Your voice is so cool. In fact, it stops me in my tracks, and I'm a straight guy. You're a lady killer. Okay. Maybe with a voice like yours. Lady killer-san, may I interest you in the telephone club? Are you seriously calling me that? I was just passing by, man. Some other time. Please, a moment, sir. You don't even have to pay. I beg of you. Try out our telephone club. You don't want me to pay? Now I know there's a catch. Well, yes. I'll be honest with you. You see, we've been getting calls from this strange woman. Strange woman? Yes. It's a woman with a strange voice. The things she says don't make much sense either. She's really weird. She's been calling us non-stop today. But she's so odd, the customers I connect her with end up complaining. I don't want to patch her through anymore. Sounds like a problem caller, alright? But even if she's odd, a telephone club can't really start refusing calls. That's exactly it. But you're such a lady killer, sir. I think you could be the man to talk her down. What? Me? Destiny calls.
Hi.
These numbers happen in the weirdest orders. Yes, that voice like whiskey. Your overflowing sense of empathy and compassion. With a voice like yours, even the weirdest woman can be wrangled. You've got to be kidding me. You don't have to pay. Please, I'm begging you. I guess at least it's a chance to get some telephone club practice in for free. What do I have to lose? What? Oh, weird. I think this dialogue is misattributed. I think Kiryu's supposed to be saying it. I'll take the call. Alright. I'll take the call. Not for long, though. Yes, you're a lifesaver. I'll show you to the room right away. I'm sure she'll call again soon. The instant she does, I'll patch her through to you. Sure. The clerk said he would patch the weird caller through right away. Is she actually gonna call? That was fast, apparently. There's the call. Weird calls about topics that don't make sense. Wonder how this is gonna go. How weird could this lady be? Hello? Hi. Are you someone I can finally talk to? I'm so tired of those shit for brain guys hanging up the phone. Sure. I'm your man. Her voice is so deep and husky. And she's kind of a gutter mouth. The clerk wants me to deal with this using empathy and compassion. How should I break the ice? Should I really just go straight to that? Sure. You have a great voice. You have a pretty great voice. Huh? I do. Yeah, I love the way it sounds. It's husky, boyish, and I wish I could listen to it forever. What? What are you saying? That's weird. I don't think I want to hear that, actually. Besides, this isn't my real voice. Not her real voice. She must have a cold or something. Oh, well, if you're not yourself at the moment, I hope you feel better soon. What is it with you? Why are you being so damn nice? But, thanks. Good, she sounds pleased. A little flattery goes a long way. But damn, you're such a weird family, and everyone I've talked to at your place is even nuttier. Oh, she's trying to call like a family or someone she knows, and she doesn't understand that she's calling this, does she? My place. You know how many times I called? I keep getting someone different every time. It's been impossible to get this deal to happen. How big is your family anyway? My family? What are you talking about? Of course you're not going to get the same guy every time you call. Huh? What are you talking about? You're all just one big happy family, aren't you? They must be precious to you. A precious family? Am I supposed to play it along? Yes, we're a family. Every customer here is a rival, competing over incoming calls. I don't know their faces or their names. But we all work toward the same goal. We share a common dream. In that context, maybe we are one big family. Oh my god, Kiryu-san, you can fucking romanticize anything, can't you? Yeah, you're right. Everyone here is my precious family. Good, good. Family's precious. Glad there's someone who understands. That'll make our deal go smoothly. Deal? Yeah, deal. You know what this is about. It's about the most important thing in your life. The most important thing to me is... What the hell? I don't know. How can it be it can't be the conversation. My convictions? You mean my convictions? Huh? Convictions? Yeah. I've come this far by living by my own convictions. They're important to me. And that won't ever change. I don't care. That's not what I'm talking about. At all. What? It's wrong? You're saying my convictions are wrong? No, your convictions aren't wrong. In fact, it's kind of cool to be able to say that, actually. If I could have lived like you, I think I would have been able to hold my head high with confidence. Never give up. There's always time. You know, you're a good guy. Alright, looking good. She's starting to open up. Wait, no. Don't try to change the subject on me. There's something that's more important to you, isn't there? Think about it. Hard. Saying something that's even more important to me. Well, it can't be this conversation, so my manhood? You mean like my manhood or something? Ha! Well, close enough. I'm talking about your little guy. What are you gonna do with my little guy? Ha 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 ha! What shall we do indeed? It all depends on your reply. Wait, did you kidnap a boy? Is this a ransom call? But they're misnumber calling like the freaking Telltale Boy Club? I don't like where this is going. Ha 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 ha! I love it. Finally, you're feeling the heat. You're about to lose the most important thing in your life. You're gonna take that away from me? I'm sorry, but I'm not doing anything that hardcore. Oh, but you will. This is serious. If you want your little guy let loose, bring Cash to the fountain in West Park. What? Cash? Isn't that against the rules? Of course it is. I knew that going into this whole thing. Okay, how much money are you expecting anyway? 50. 50 and your little guy gets off. 50? Is that really all you want? Yeah, and come alone. I'm looking forward to this. Well, I think I'm right. I think it's a ransom call, but they don't have the right number and they're calling like this place. That's where the deal's not getting through. That's where they're using a voice disguiser. Oh, Lady Killer-san, sir. Thank you so much. You really came through for us. You were on the phone with her for a while. How did it go? I promised to meet her in front of the fountain at West Park. I'm on my way now. Really? You got her to agree to meet up. That's amazing. The other guests all hung up on her because the conversations just weren't getting anywhere. I knew you're the one, Lady Killer-san. Your compassion and patience are the gold standard. You're the best. I wouldn't say that. Besides, she might be a little different, but I don't think she's a bad person. Oh, she totally probably is. At least this should cut down on the weird calls she keeps making. Thank you very much, Lady Killer-san. Stop calling me that. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I wonder what she's like in person. You'll come back and tell me, won't you? Sure. So where is this person hiding out then? I don't know. Oh, there it is. They blend in because they're like almost the same icon, but not quite. It throws me for a loop pretty tough. Alright, over here and to the right. I'm a little worried about triggering whatever's going on over here, though. I'm not trying to do the next story thing, but it's like right here. Hug the wall. Don't mind me just ramming into everybody. Hello. Alright, kidnapper. Oh, right, they're in the park. The next screen over. It's gotta be a kidnapper. They've got some kid, and they're not gonna let them loose unless you bring them money. It's not here? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, it disappears when you zoom out a little too much too. That probably leads to some of my issues along the way. Supposed to meet that odd telephone club caller in the front of the fountain in this park here. But come to think of it, neither of us told each other what we look like, or what to look for. How are we supposed to meet up? Huh? That voice. Could it be?
No.
Hey, you. Huh? What? The dulcet, velvety tones of that voice. You must be the guy from the phone. Phone? What phone are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me. Where's the money? You brought it, right? Money? That's right, money. Come on, hand it over. Or else, your beloved little guy... My beloved little guy? Wait, I talked to a woman with a husky voice at the telephone club about my little guy. You must be... a friend of hers. God damn it, Kiryu. Huh? Telephone club? I don't know what you're talking about. But that was me on the phone. What? You don't sound like her. She had a husky and sexy voice. Are you nuts? Why would I phone in a random demand with my real voice? I used a voice modulator. Ransom? Oh, whoops, I said random. Voice modulator? Then what about the deal to get my little guy off for 50 yen? What are you talking about? Don't you want your son back? Now fork over the 50 million I told you to bring. Help! I want to go home. Holy crap, that telephone caller was a kidnapper. You're not getting a single yen out of me. What? But then why did you come? Because, to protect what's important to me. Shit. You were never gonna pay the ransom in the start, were you? You asshole? You know too much. I can't let you walk out of here. Why is the kid just roaming around? You're terrible at kidnapping. He's not even like tied up somewhere? He could just go home right now. Pain time. I'm here for the pain. Pain, 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 pain. Can I put him inside of the fountain? Oh. I want him to go inside the fountain. Yeah. Oh, that was quick. Shit. I never should have nabbed a kid with a dad so goddamn tough. Yeah. Listen up. That boy isn't my son. You were calling into a telephone club the whole time. A telephone club? That can't be. I dialed the number the kid told me. Well, actually, I could see a neon sign through the window of the room I was locked up in. I didn't want mommy or daddy to worry, so I just told you the telephone number that was on the sign. Then, you're... Yep. Just a telephone club customer. No wonder my ransom demands were getting nowhere. My business went bust. I lost my house. And the wife left with the kids. And now I get conned by the kid I abducted, savaged by a telephone club customer. And no money to show for it. Where did my life go so wrong? Not too late to turn things around. Huh? After you've had some time to think about your crimes and you're set free, I'll take you to a telephone club. That's great. Something to look forward to. If they're still around when I'm out. Thanks, buddy. You know, I'm glad I got to talk to you on the phone. It was an enjoyable conversation. What the turn this took? He's so, like, chipper about the fact that he's going to jail for abducting children. Oh my god. Here, hold on to this, would you? It won't help me where I'm going. We got the knife? What the fuck? This is the most comical turn of Kiryu's, like, hyper charisma that's ever happened. That's amazing. Thanks. I guess I had fun too. Well, sounds like the cops finally got word of this ruckus. I'll go quietly, don't worry. Talk to you later, telephone buddy. What the hell? Thank you for rescuing me, mister. Sure. Are you alright? Yep. That kidnapper man was really nice. Was he? Hey, mister? What's a telephone club? Huh? Well... It's like a playground for grown-ups, where you can meet new people. Oh, that sounds fun. I want to go to a telephone club. Like I said, it's for grown-ups. Wait till you're 18, kid. That one was a ride. That went in so many directions I wasn't ready for. Okay. Well then. Just gonna quietly wander off and pretend it didn't just happen. That got so weird. Like, it got weird by Yakuza standards, because, like, this game already is like, it's a misunderstanding, funny dialogue scenario, like the pizza visa. That was great. But then it got extra weird when he was like, oh, well, I'm gonna get arrested, but hey, we're gonna go hang out someday. Ha 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 ha, everyone's funny, happy ever after. I'm like, you're going to jail for abducting children.